following segment is sponsored by Petland.
Back on Fox 21 Live, it's 7:14, joined now by Ron from Petland. We also have Chelsea and Oakley, who is up very early.
Yeah, it's early for Oakley.
Well, we're talking about training today, and we were just talking in the break just how important it is, and some folks might not even realize the importance of it or how much they need to be focusing on that with their pets.
Yeah, at Petland, we're here, Wendy and I have been there for 13 years, have owned the store for that long, and always have been about what's the package that goes home with that puppy. It's so important. So it's the supplies, it's how do I handle this, that, so that we even said, when you figure that out, you love your dog even more.
How is that possible, though?
Right.
How?
And so training is a big component of that. And we have the online training and the in-store training. It was just a couple months ago, Chelsea was in the food aisle, and I was talking, I found out she was a trainer. And in talking with Chelsea, I found out she has an extraordinary gift for training. I go, we need to partner up.
Like a dog whisperer?
Yes.
That's what people call it.
So what's the trick? What can people learn from you, Chelsea?
Definitely. The biggest thing that I teach my clients is that it's more than just having a treat in your pocket. It's about teaching a respect-based relationship with you and your puppy from the start. Even with an adult dog, you can teach a respect-based relationship. Teaching your dog right from wrong is bigger than just handing out treats all of the time. It's all about the dog psychology. That's what's big. A lot of people think that, oh, I just teach a dog to sit, they sit. Teach my dog to down, they down. But it's more than that. Having a relationship with your dog has to do with understanding what's going on in that brain. And that's one of the big things I teach my clients is understanding that dog psychology aspect.
And the word you brought up a couple times there is relationship.
Yes.
So many people probably when they get into training think, oh, you know, I'm the owner, that's the pet, but it's a symbiotic thing.
Exactly, 100%. There are companions, but at the same time, they live in this big world with us. And with the community becoming more pet friendly, we have to make sure that these dogs have the public skills, that they have the understanding that they can't just go jump on somebody, or I get to go say hi to somebody every single time I see a person or a dog.
Especially when they're as big as Oakland.
Exactly. And that's kind of our goal, is to help the pet community have a greater access to personalized training services and understanding that we've got to teach our dogs how to be good members of society.
So what are you guys doing together, Ron?
So what we do is when the puppy is going home, so we're talking about all the different, the kennel and how to clean up those accidents and all that kind of stuff. We're now signing you up for a free training with Chelsea, who will then take you that much further. And then as far as you want to go, too. Chelsea can go. Oakley is an extraordinary dog. Is this what you want? Okay, let's go there. Or maybe you're just, hey, I just want that intro side. I want to get things figured out. And occasionally I got some problems that I want to talk about, and I want to figure out how to handle those. And so Chelsea, that's where Chelsea will step in.
So Chelsea, right off the bat, when someone gets a dog, what's maybe one of the first things they do that you do not want them to do?
The first thing that I tell people is the crate training. I don't want people putting their puppy in a crate and when that puppy cries, taking him out right away, okay? That's the number one thing, is we've got to teach the puppy that it's okay to be alone sometimes. And that's the number one thing, is teaching him right from the start how to go in a crate, how to relax, how to be quiet, all of those types of things. Also, I don't want people taking their new puppy out and just putting them in every situation right off the bat on the first day. Don't take that new puppy over to grandma and grandpa's house with, 1,000 kids running around and food on the table and everything. Start out slow. Work on your relationship first, and then add things one at a time. Okay, so that's the big thing, is don't just throw them into every situation right from the get-go to where they're overwhelmed and you don't have a relationship, and then it's just chaos. And also work on that crate training. That's huge, because when your puppy understands how to be independent, then it really just goes from there.
It's like having a baby.
It is.
That cry training, let them cry in the crib for a minute, and then also stays off the separation anxiety that dogs can get really bad. 100%. So that kind of helps you with that.
100%.
If people want to hook up with you and learn more about how to train their dog and work with you and build that relationship, where can they go?
They can go just about anywhere. I've got Facebook, of course. It's just No Heart Academy on Facebook. They can reach out to, of course, Petland. They've got my information, and I text and talk on the phone. So my phone number is on the website, nallhartacademy.com is the easiest way to find us.
And you might as well stop by Petland because they've got everything else you need for your pet as well. There's their website, of course. They are Petland, Iowa City, 512-7949 if you want to call up so you can meet up with Ron.